Peace. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. It's Mumtahana with that Ansari Life. You're going to be so close to me right now because I have a new camera holder or phone holder, and I feel like it's so incredibly close. It's hanging on my rear view, but I'm just going to have to deal with all this. Ugh. But anyway, today is Monday, August 12th, I want to say. And August 12th, Monday. And yesterday began my second week in my sugar fast / weight loss journey. And just to kind of let you know what happened for me last week. The last time I recorded was Friday. Like 4 days ago. And I reported that I lost 5 pounds, which was so. And I also said that I was going to probably do my cheat day on Sunday. I scratched that because I wanted it to, if I did, so from Sunday to Friday made 6 days, Saturday being the 7th, of course. But that would mean that my cheat day would be Sunday. So every week, the start of my next week will be a day behind, if that makes sense. If that's making any sense to you. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to have something that was more consistent, cohesive, what have you. So I decided that I will do the sugar fast from Sunday to Friday, making that 6 days. On the 7th day, I will rest. On the 7th day, I will, just get my little eat on and not really worry about things, and then pick back up on the following day, which will always be a Sunday, inshallah. And so that's what I did. And then this past weekend, Friday to Saturday, Friday early morning to Saturday late night, I was on the road and everything. So I was on the road. I didn't get a lot of sleep. I boondocked Friday because sometimes I need a rest emotionally and spiritually. And so I just need to be alone, and I just kind of like max and relax in my car by myself. I know that might sound crazy to some people, or scary to some people, but it works for me. Sometimes I just need to be in quiet and silence. So I just parked at a Walmart. It's a particular Walmart that I always park in. They are inviting to boondockers, to RVers and such. And I just parked, chilled, retwisted my locks, and watched Prince reactions up until 4 in the morning. Then I, woke up, went to visit my son again at his grave site, and just got on with the day. But in doing that, a couple of things. One, I didn't have an actual breakfast. Well, a few things. Friday, per my last video, I actually ate at this spot where I like to eat. They have really good, I'm so close. They have really good chicken wraps. And of course, I want to eat the behind me, but they have really good chicken wraps with this semi-spicy sauce. And I'm like this semi-spicy sauce. So I had that earlier in the day, and I was like good, but I knew that I think I started getting hungry later that night, like about 10 or something like that. And I knew I was going to park. I didn't want to be running back there's a halal joint that's, I don't know, a few miles from where I stay. So I just went there, but it's a chicken shack, so it's not healthy food at all. And so I got some fried chicken and some potato salad. And I told him I'll be back the next day for my cheat day to get some cake, but I didn't go back. So I parked and I ate that, but again, it was mad late. So I ate that. I didn't get any sleep. I finally jumped in the back around 4, something like that. I still didn't go to sleep. I was still watching videos because a little bit of a digression here. I have, for those of you who don't know, I have 2 organizations, Beyond Clouds and also Women of Medicine Health Initiative. They are both to continue my son's mission and his work and expand it. And it is to help red, black, and brown people within, health, education, ... And so I right now, one of the things that we're doing, or I'm starting with WAMI, with Women of Medicine, is crocheting and knitting shawls, like comfort shawls, for other other moms who are dealing with missing children, murdered children. And so the goal is every year, however old my son would have turned, that's how many shawls we're going to make and gift people with around the country and outside of the country, inshallah. And so I went in the back seat and was looking at videos, trying to find like nice shawls, but also ones that aren't too intricate, because not only do I have to crochet these things, I'm also going to call in other people to help out. And so it can't be anything too intricate. So I laid back there and I finally fell asleep, maybe around 4:30 or so, which sucked because Fajr was going to be coming in soon after, but I just couldn't hold on anymore. So I fell asleep, and as I said later on, I woke up about 7:30 or something like that. So not much sleep, ate terrible food before I went to bed or went to sleep or whatever it was I was doing. And the next day I was on the road, so I didn't have any actual breakfast. I didn't have a meal the entire day. But it was my cheat day, so I had to get in my little sugar fixes. So I ended up, I ended up going to this bakery that I like to go to, and it was so bad, y'all. I had like 2 jelly donuts, and then later on the way home that night, I had a brownie that I ate. That I bought from there too. And I feel like I had another sweet something, but maybe not. That's all I can think of. And then also on the way home, because I knew my time was limited and I had to get in before midnight, I was like, let me go ahead and get this little lemon tea thing that I like to drink from Sheetz. So I got that, and I did get one of those I was wilding. I did get one of those peanut butter, I forget what it's called. Tasty Cake has this 3 round, like this looking things, chocolate, and it's peanut butter on the inside. They are banging, the vein of my existence. And I got that, and I got the small lemon tea, which is good, right? Got the small. But as it turned out, I ate one of the peanut butter things, and I was like, I don't even want this. I'm bugging out. So I didn't even eat the others. And then I drank maybe about half of the lemon tea. And that was much. All right. Hey, good morning. Today is Thursday, August 15th, 2024. And I just want to do a quick update. I'm still within week 2 of my sugar fasting. And I'm still rocking and rolling. But the thing is, so last week 1, I lost 5 pounds, and then just me being on the road over the weekend, and then so I gained like 2 pounds, and then I've dropped a pound, and then, so it's been fluctuating between like 180 something. I think I had gone back up from 185.2 to like 187 point whatever. Then I went back down to I think like 186.4 or something like that. Like I lost a pound. And then this morning, I forget what I was this morning, like 186 point something. And so I say all that to say, I technically have not lost any weight this week. But then again, I did lose like a pound or so. But you know, that's par for the course with me. Weight, when I'm losing weight or working on losing weight, it ebbs and flows. So I'm not in the least bit disenchanted or worried or anything like that. But I'm just gonna keep on trucking forward, doing what I have to do, and like that's it. A month or so ago, I was 9 pounds I was 193. So it is what it is. I'm working on it, but I definitely am. I need to get into the gym too, but I am god awful with the gym. My daughter, she's not a fanatic. She's not like a gym bro, whatever they call it for girls. But she now she does the opposite. The older daughter, she does opposite. She wanted to gain weight, so she looking nice and thick now, but she works out, so her back is looking nice, her arms are looking nice, calves and everything. And but I'm just really, first of all, let me say again in my own defense, I do have ADHD. But so I can't focus on that, and I have so much on my plate, things I have to do daily, that it's just not conducive to my lifestyle right now, or at least I'll say I haven't made it to work. But I really do need to, because even when I lose a bunch of weight, that mommy belly still be popping. They used to call it a muffin top back in the day. I don't know what it is. Souffle top. I don't know what it is. But it's there, just hanging. And so, I have to do something about all of that. And, I noticed that my movements are like bending over. Even when I'm praying, offering the salah and everything, sometimes it can be difficult. Just because I'm rickety and old, and I'm gonna have to start. I really need to start doing some yoga or something to get these joints back in order. But I'm working on myself. I'm 52, so I don't want to be 62 talking the same old thing. So yeah, didn't really lose any weight this week, but it's all good. Still doing me, still doing my thing. Y'all know I'm a rebel. I don't just give up. Peace, everybody. Today is Saturday, August 17, 2024. And just giving an update. Today is the 14th day that I've been doing this whole sugar fast thing. Now, it's Saturday, which means it's my cheat day. And I'm on the road, so yes indeed I did start on my little sugar fixes. I'm gonna tell you though, I'm feeling sick. It's my cheat day, and I was just like, bruh, I've been waiting for this all week. I ain't even gonna tell you what I got, because you're gonna shame me. Suffice to say, it was chocolatey goodness, but it's just so I guess I'm assuming that me not doing the sugar, that when I do it, my body's just like, ugh, girl, what is you doing? Killing us right now. But in my mind, because I'm the rebellious type, I'm like, nah, man, it's my cheat day. I'm gonna do some sugar because I could do that. even though it's not good for me. I reckon that it's going to start to wane, because even as I was eating, I'm like, what am I doing? Like, I don't really even want this. But, you know, I have like an extremist, I'm gonna say. I don't know how that might sound, but I have an extremist personality when it comes to some things. And food can be one of them, hence me being in the situation that I'm in right now. But let me say, so as I said the other day, I really hadn't lost weight this week. Basically, technically, I lost a couple of pounds, but not really, because, you know, just like last weekend, I was on the road, and it's like difficult still, even though there's so many more halal restaurants nowadays, not like it used to be. And so many more, you know, options, even in the supermarkets, and, you know, like vegan options and stuff like that. But nonetheless, it can still be a little difficult to eat in a way that is conducive to losing weight, to counting calories, things like that, to not going broke. And so anyway, last week, which was also my cheat day. Maybe I need to not travel on my cheat day, but it was my cheat day, and you know, I was out for 2 or 3 days, 2 or 2.5 days, something like that. And so I ended up at the end of it all gaining like maybe like 2 pounds. And so throughout the week, it took me the entire week to get those 2 pounds back off. So actually I'm where I was last Saturday, weight wise. So this morning I was 185.3, I believe it was. And you know, like I said in the last video, well, the last portion of this video, I'm satisfied with that. I wish it was more, but I'm gonna tell you, I am pretty sure I know where it came from. So before I started this whole you know, decrease in sugar journey, I rarely ate bread. I rarely ate pasta or rices, and it was just something that became my norm, because as as a Muslim, as a you know, person of color, was Indian, whatever, rice is something that was sort of a staple in my household. It still is, just not for me. Pasta is the bomb. How can you not eat pasta unless you're crazy like me? So I used to eat a lot of pasta and things like that, but then I gradually, in me backing off because of my weight and my health, it eventually just became the norm. It's nothing I even think about, really. And my kids, my children are just like, you know, they big, but they don't even really offer me stuff like that too tough, because they know I'm not going to eat it. So they'll, you know, if they're going to cook for me, it's normally something different. But for some reason, since I've been doing this, it's like, I think they kind of worry about me too, because they're young, my daughters, they're young, and they still got the body that I used to have at that age. And so they're just like, ugh, you're like going on about this weight thing. It's just it's your body. Like, be happy with you. You know what I mean? Type of thing. Or so, and with me, I think they get nervous too, because they feel like I am, again, an extremist when it comes to losing weight. So I'll be cutting everything out. And so my daughters are like, you gotta eat. And if they cook for me, I feel bad in saying, like, I'm not gonna eat this, even though they took the time, and they're like mad proud and everything. And it's like, mommy, I got some food for you and all this. So I'm like, all right, just don't put a lot of pasta, don't put a lot of rice. But I don't know, I'm telling you, it's just been these 2 weeks where they've come to me with this food. And then my daughter, the oldest daughter, she's been on a weight gain journey. She looks slamming, let me tell you. She's been on this weight gain journey and food prepping and stuff. And since we work at the same company, if she comes in, like say if I'm doing day shift, or even if I'm doing second and she comes in after me or something, she'll cook for herself and she'll bring me a plate too. And she did that, I guess, a couple of times this past week. And it was like, I remember one time it was so much rice. I was like, but I didn't say anything. I didn't want to hurt her feeling. But I was just thinking like, why is all this rice? So I ate it. It was banging anyway. So, I mean, you know, I'm a foodie. So it was really good. But I say all that to say that the pasta, the rice, and the bread, I, again, relatively stay away from bread because I'm a bread-aholic. Always have been since I was a little child. And I mean, bread is a human staple. That's another staple that we have throughout time. You know, it's been something that we, you know, eat regularly in different forms, whether it's roti, whatever. And those are nice, they're flatbreads, but they still have a lot of oil, or you know, like naan, will have the cream or whatever. But these 2 weeks, for whatever reason, I've been straight wowing with the bread. I'm like, Moo, what's going on with you? But and the crackers, because I've been eating soup. I've been eating tomato soup. Normally, another thing I did not do, hadn't done for years, was eat, and I mean like a lot of years, like 20, 25, 30 years. I have not eaten canned soup. If I eat soup, it's always done from scratch because I'm thorough when it comes to making the soups. But in me, again, like, okay, I gotta bring something, I gotta have something that is not gonna be weighty, not gonna have a lot of calories, not gonna have a lot of calories, and you know, something I can take with me to work or what have you, because I always forget to eat. Again, I've had an issue with food throughout my life, and I just always forget to eat. But the part of the problem is that when, like, I get so hungry when it dawns on me, you gotta eat, that now I'm in survival mode, I guess. And I'm just like, oh, give me this candy bar, give me these potato chips, give me this, give me that. And it's terrible food. It does nothing. They're empty foods. They do nothing for my actual hunger, really. And so I started buying this tomato soup because tomato soup is awesome. And the one I get is like only 90 calories for the whole can, I think it is. So I've been getting that, and I've been getting these wheat crackers, these wheat saltine crackers, and I've been crumbling them and putting in there because I'm a kid at heart. And when I was a little girl, I used to rip up the white Wonder Bread. I don't know what the parents were thinking back then. And I would drop it into the soup. So that's what I do. So between the rice, the pasta, the bread, the crackers, because like 5 crackers is like 170 calories, and I'd be like, give me that sleeve. So this week with the weight loss, and again with, you know, the couple of pounds or whatever that I gained over the weekend for being in Jersey and just going crazy, like, y'all, I had some fried chicken and some potato salad. Oh, it's fucking. So this week, we're going into my 3rd week, starting tomorrow, inshallah. I think I'm ready to go again, getting rid of the breads and stuff. And it's really just a matter of me preparing food to take with me. Inshallah, I will be home tomorrow. I do not have any work. So I went food shopping with the intent of getting food to you know, cook in order to prep, but it didn't work out. So I'm gonna try my hand at it again. I'm not a quitter, so that's what I'm gonna do, try it again. And then hopefully next week, at the end of next week, not only will I have lost at least a few pounds, at least 3 pounds or so, and maybe some inches, that would be nice. But also hopefully this whole, you know, cheat day thing will be better managed. Because I'm like, I don't even feel good right now. Mind you, it's crazy early in the morning. It's only like 7 a.m. And I stopped to get some gas and was like, give me them things over there. Why not? It's my cheat day. Oh God, I'm such a fool, and I don't know, I'm my own worst enemy. But anyway, this is the end of week 2, and I'm good. I'm getting there. At some point, I'm going to start incorporating exercise with start better counting my calories and keeping up with my calories. So maybe, I ain't gonna make no promises, but maybe in a couple of weeks I'll be ready to start doing some exercise. I don't know how, because the semester is about to start back up. But actually, I always forget that there's actually a gym on campus. So maybe I'll do that. I'm always shy when I go into the gym because I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm like, oh, let me just get on this treadmill, and that's all I do. Which I can just go to the woods and walk on a path or something and get in more mileage, actually. But alright, going into week 3, y'all. Say a prayer for me.